Yeah, he says that there was indeed or I said, there was indeed a ROK Army comfort station in Saigon. I never said that. The reason I remembered that is because when we received a circular from MACV of places Americans were not supposed to go, off limits as it's called, usually would come out, I would say once a month, maybe less than that. But we, along with all the other things I would get this document. And it would have maybe a dozen, maybe 15 places in Saigon that were off limits. And most of them were, bars, massage parlors, or outright brothels. But the reason that one stuck out is because of the name. There's a couple of names that really stuck out to me, and I remember them. You don't see a name like that very often. So I was familiar with the name, but I was not really familiar with the place. Subsequent to our interview, I've been trying to find somebody who has some knowledge of this, and they don't. People who were I talked to one person who spent 5 years in Saigon, and he never heard of it. So all I know is that it did appear on a circular. I'm sure it did exist, but I don't know anything about it, and I personally don't know anything about it. That was a guess, that's a guess. I don't know. I really don't know. You'd have to, somebody at MACV knows that information. They're MPs, because the MPs are the ones that generate these reports. Someone at MACV would know that, but I'm not in a position to say that's true. Never said it. Never said it. No, never. Never. He was brothel, I think. That's false. That's utterly false. I don't know. All I know is what I know, and what I know was that the MACV identified a place with that name as a brothel, a brothel. Yeah, I'm familiar with it, yeah. Mm-hmm. Described during the World War II, the I guess mobile brothels hired by the Japanese to take care of their troops wherever they were. These facilities were divided into blocks inside. Around 20 Vietnamese worked in each block. That's ridiculous. I never said that. He's using me to promote an agenda. I understand what he's doing. I understand the political significance of it, and maybe he had direction to do that, but he's using me as a foil. He's using me and attributing remarks to me that are not true. So that bothers me. I'm disappointed that a professional journalist would do something like that. No, never said that. And it didn't apply to Koreans, it applied to everybody, all the people there. Venereal disease was a big problem. I never said anything about syphilis. What was rampant was gonorrhea. So that's completely false. I did not say the word of comfort women. I don't think I said the word comfort women once during that interview. Well, I felt abused. I felt that it was very poor journalism to do that, to take what I said sort of out of context and extrapolate it. I just didn't think it was the right thing to do to me. I think I said several times during the interview I don't have first-hand information on this, and I don't.